7 manipulation tactics you must know to protect your mind and take back control. Are you being manipulated without even realizing it? Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling confused, guilty, or even questioning yourself, but couldn't explain why? That, my friend, could be manipulation. And the worst part, it's often so subtle that it slips under your radar, like a shadow quietly invading your emotions. In this video, we're diving deep into 7 psychological manipulation tactics that toxic people use to deceive and control you, and more importantly, how you can protect yourself. On this channel, we talk about personal growth, mental health, relationships, and self-awareness, all to help you live with more clarity, energy, and emotional freedom. If you want to reclaim your power and protect your mental space, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment saying, "I want to protect myself." Let's grow together. Manipulation isn't just in the movies. Manipulation doesn't just happen in dramatic TV shows. It can show up in your relationships, your job, or even casual interactions. Manipulators are experts at playing on your emotions, exploiting your fears, insecurities, or desires to get what they want. And here's the scary truth. You often don't notice it until you're already caught in the trap. In this video, we'll expose the tactics manipulators use, like blame shifting, gaslighting, love bombing, and the silent treatment. Our goal? To help you recognize these patterns and take back control of your life. Understanding emotional manipulation is a game changer for your mental well-being and your relationships. It empowers you to build healthier connections and set stronger boundaries. So let's break these tactics down and sharpen your emotional intelligence together. Tactic 1. Blame shifting, the guilt trap. Have you ever shared good news and someone made you feel bad about it? Like a coworker saying, "Oh, now that you got promoted, you don't have time for us anymore?" Or a friend who throws shade like, "You've changed since your life got so perfect." That's blame shifting, a manipulation move designed to make you feel guilty for your success, growth, or independence. The manipulator uses guilt to control your actions. They want you to feel responsible for their feelings, even when you've done nothing wrong. Over time, this guilt can make you shrink, downplaying your achievements or giving up on your goals just to keep the peace. How to protect yourself? Ask, did I actually do something wrong? Or is this person trying to manipulate how I feel? Your wins don't make you the villain. Healthy people celebrate your growth. They don't punish you for it. Tactic 2. Gaslighting, twisting your reality. Gaslighting is one of the most insidious tactics out there. It's when someone distorts reality to make you question your memory, your feelings, or your sanity. Imagine confronting someone about something hurtful they said, and they respond with, "You're being dramatic. I never said that." Or, "You're imagining things." Suddenly, you're second-guessing yourself. Did that really happen? That's the gaslighter's goal, to disconnect you from your truth and make you depend on their version of reality. What to do? Trust your instincts. Write things down. Talk to someone you trust. Your experience is real, and no one has the right to erase it. Why this matters? Blame shifting and gaslighting are powerful emotional weapons. They chip away at your self-worth and can leave you feeling anxious, confused, and powerless. But recognizing them, that's your first step to breaking free. Stick with us next. We'll cover 2 more tactics: love bombing and the silent treatment, manipulation tools that hit where it hurts. Your need to feel loved and your fear of being ignored. Tactic 3. Love bombing, over-the-top affection with strings attached. Ever been swept off your feet by someone who showers you with affection, compliments, and attention, only to later feel like there's something off? That's love bombing. In the beginning, it feels magical. Constant messages, sweet words, unexpected gifts. It's hard not to fall for it. But here's the twist. The goal isn't love, it's control. In relationships, the love bomber may later demand loyalty, time, or sacrifices. At work, a manager might flatter you to get you to take on more responsibilities without rewarding you. This creates an emotional debt. You start feeling like you owe them something just because they were nice to you. Red flag. If someone's affection feels too intense, too fast, ask yourself, what do they really want from me? Healthy love grows with time, not pressure. Tactic 4. The silent treatment. When silence becomes a weapon. If love bombing is seduction, the silent treatment is punishment. When you don't act the way the manipulator wants, they withdraw. No texts, no replies, just cold, deliberate silence. This tactic is cruel because it plays on your fear of rejection. You feel desperate for connection, and you start asking yourself, what did I do wrong? Even when you did nothing. This emotional void can drive you to apologize, beg, or comply just to restore peace. How to fight back? Resist the urge to chase. Instead, ask yourself, do I really deserve this treatment? Set boundaries and protect your mental space. Silence should never be used as punishment in healthy relationships. Why this matters? Love bombing and the silent treatment are psychological traps. One pulls you in with intensity, the other pushes you away with cruelty. Both are designed to make you feel unworthy and dependent. But the moment you name these patterns, you reclaim your power. In the next video, we'll dive into triangulation and shame-based manipulation tactics that isolate you and make you question your value. Don't miss it. Let's talk. Have you ever been love-bombed or ghosted with silence? Share your story in the comments. Your voice might help someone else wake up too. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs this message. Together, let's build emotional resilience and protect our minds from toxic influence. How manipulators isolate you and destroy your confidence. The truth about triangulation and insecurity. Are you being pitted against others without even realizing it? Have you ever felt like someone was turning you against others or making you doubt your own worth? That's not just a bad vibe. It's a manipulation tactic. In this video, we're exposing two powerful strategies manipulators use to isolate and control you. Triangulation and insecurity exploitation. These subtle emotional games are designed to chip away at your confidence and keep you in a place of fear and self-doubt. Here on our channel focused on personal growth, mental health, and emotional resilience, we help you identify toxic patterns and reclaim your inner strength. So let's break down these tactics, understand how they work, and learn how to shield yourself from emotional manipulation. Triangulation, when they turn you against others. Triangulation happens when a manipulator brings a third person into the mix, real or imagined, to pressure or isolate you. Have you ever heard something like, everyone agrees you're wrong, you're the only one who doesn't see it? Or, so and so says you're not trustworthy. This is triangulation in action. The manipulator is trying to make you feel alone and outnumbered, so you'll give in just to avoid being isolated. This shows up in romantic relationships, friendships, and even workplaces. A partner might say, my ex never had a problem with this, why are you making such a big deal? Or a coworker could hint that the team is unhappy with your performance without ever naming anyone. How to protect yourself? Ask questions. Who exactly said that? Or, why are you bringing someone else into this conversation? Most manipulators won't have a real answer, and always check in with trusted people in your circle to get a grounded perspective. You're not alone, and you don't have to play that game. Exploiting insecurity, subtle attacks on your self-worth. This tactic is all about using your vulnerabilities against you. Manipulators target your doubts about your confidence, skills, or decisions, and then offer help. That's really about control. A boss might say, you're not quite ready to lead this, but I'll guide you. A friend might say, you've always been a little unsure of yourself, let me decide for you. Sounds helpful on the surface, right? But it's not about support, it's about keeping you small and dependent. We all have areas where we feel unsure. Manipulators find those cracks and dig deeper until you believe you need them to succeed or feel enough. How to protect yourself? Build self-awareness. Make a list of your strengths and accomplishments, even the small ones. True friends uplift you. They don't keep you insecure. If someone's advice makes you feel smaller, not stronger, it's time to question their intentions. Why this matters? Triangulation and insecurity manipulation disconnect you from others and from yourself. They leave you feeling isolated, inadequate, and emotionally drained. But once you spot the pattern, you can stop the cycle. In the next section, we'll dive into information overload, how manipulators weaponize confusion to control you, and reveal practical tools to protect your mind and emotions. Information overload, how confusion becomes a weapon. Have you ever been in an argument or meeting where someone dumps so many facts, stats, or technical terms that you just shut down? That's called information overload, and it's one of the sneakiest manipulation tactics out there. Manipulators flood you with complex or irrelevant details to overwhelm you. The goal? Make you too confused to push back. In work situations, this might look like someone throwing out charts, jargon, and expert logic to pressure you into agreement. In relationships, it could be long-winded explanations meant to distract from bad behavior. The effect? Mental fatigue. You second-guess your ability to make sense of things and surrender just to escape the overwhelm. How to protect yourself? Pause. Breathe. Ask for simplicity. Can you summarize that in one sentence? Or, what's the main point here? Confusion is a red flag. If something feels too complicated, it might be intentional. Take time to process, fact-check, or ask a neutral person for feedback before making decisions. How to protect yourself from all manipulation tactics. Now that we've broken down all 7 manipulation tactics, the question is, how do you stay protected? The answer is emotional clarity. Manipulators thrive on confusion, guilt, fear, and insecurity. When you understand your emotions and trust yourself, you're much harder to control. Here are 5 essential steps to stay strong. 1. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore your intuition. 2. Set boundaries. Say no when necessary, and don't feel guilty about it. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. 3. Write it down if you're dealing with gaslighting or information overload. Document everything. Keep a record to stay grounded in your version of reality. 4. Lean on your support system. Talk to people you trust. Get outside perspectives to counter manipulation. 5. Strengthen your self-esteem. The more confident you are, the less power manipulators have. Practice self-care. Celebrate your progress, and remind yourself daily of your worth. Why this is so important? Protecting yourself from manipulation isn't just about defense, it's about taking ownership of your life. It's about choosing authenticity, building healthier relationships, and creating emotional freedom. Manipulators win when you're confused, but when you're clear, aware, and self-assured, they lose all control. Here on our channel, we're committed to helping you grow with purpose, peace, and power. So take what you've learned and apply it to your daily life. Have you faced any of these tactics? Drop a comment and share your experience. It could help someone else break free. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video about personal growth, emotional healing, and mental wellness. Let's build a lighter, stronger, more authentic life together.